Today we're super excited to check out these sick looking trucks from Lurpiv. Lurpiv is partly owned by Oscar Rosenberg, more known as Oski, and Oski is one of the best transition skaters in the world, so we already know these are going to be super stable and turn and carve really well. Some other features that make this truck stand out besides the unique hanger design is having the built-in spacers on the outside of the hangers. So you only need one washer on each side now, which is super helpful for people like me that lose their washers every time they swap wheels. And this gap section here between the hanger and the base plate, which is part of their anti-wheel bite technology. The theory behind this is that the hanger will touch the base plate on really sharp turns and carves before your wheels are able to reach your board, allowing you to still get those really sharp turns and carves, but highly reducing the chance of you getting wheel bite and your board just stopping completely. All the Lurpiv trucks come in a 55mm height as well, which is considered a pretty high truck, but also helps with the wheel bite reduction. This is super exciting for someone like me that's pretty heavy, but also likes to skate loose trucks. So I get wheel bite all the time, so this anti-wheel bite technology sounds really helpful. I've got a set of solid 150s which have an 8.5-inch axle width, which is going to suit my deck pretty well. It's a 9.1-inch deck, but it tapers in a lot towards the trucks. So let's set these up, head to the park, and see how the Lurpivs skate. These trucks are actually sick. They wore in straight away and felt comfortable instantly. They were a little bit looser than I was used to at first, but the bushings start wearing in and firming up pretty damn quick. As for the turn, I'm feeling like these are turning a lot sharper than the AF1 hollows that I was just riding. The geometry of these, especially having that little cutout just above the pivot cup, I feel like that allows you to give the craziest turns. And I haven't got any wheel bite at all doing those sharp turns, so this anti-wheel bite technology is really working. The look of these trucks are growing on me too. I wasn't too sure about the design because they're so different to what we're used to seeing, but I'm actually digging the look of them right now. They look sick on board. So they're feeling really good so far, but we need to do a few more grinds, test what the grind clearance is like, see how they grind overall, and try and skate a bit more transition so you guys can see exactly how much it carves and turns. So let's get back into it. These trucks skated so well. They broke in straight away and the responsiveness was crazy. They carve really well, but then straighten up and become stable as soon as you want, and then turn sharply when you do as well. Like, the responsiveness is something that I've never felt before. And the anti-wheel bite technology is legit. I was trying to purposefully turn as sharp as I could and get wheel bite, and I couldn't. And even standing stationary trying to get wheel bite, I found that the wheels on the opposite side were lifting up rather than getting wheel bite. So as the hanger meets the base plate, it really does stop there and reduces your chance of wheel bite so much. I mean, I'm pretty heavy and I didn't get wheel bite this whole session. I feel like that was helping my grinds too, since I was able to pinch really hard still, but having the wheels not rubbing on my board and slowing me down felt like I was just grinding a lot better with less resistance. It definitely felt like I was grinding smoother. I suck at transition though, but these trucks made me feel like I kind of knew what I was doing, the way they carve and the responsiveness. So you transition skaters out there are going to have such a good time on these. So these trucks skated so well and they look so good on my board. They're available in both solid and hollow versions in the link in our description below, or head to your local fast time store to pick up a set because you guys are going to love the new Lurpiv trucks.